Hi, good morning everyone. So we are ready to start our gentle yoga session for today. I'll just wait for people to join in. Just prepare yourself for this yoga class. Just find your mat, get your bottle of water, and we'll just wait for a few seconds for everyone to join in. In the meantime, if you're here, you can just sit comfortably on your mat. Make sure the room you're in is not very cold. You can open your windows, reduce the fan as much as you can. It'll be nice if it is warm around you so that we can stretch better. And so many people who are joining from today who missed the warm-up classes we did. So we'll consider this a 5-day journey. Also, there was disruption yesterday in the video. So from today, we can consider the journey. Starting from today, we can consider this a 5-day journey starting from today. So today is our gentle yoga day, open up the body. Tomorrow we'll be doing more cardio and fitness stuff, and day after again yoga, and then alternate days we'll push ourselves more. Okay, so just stand up. We'll start with the standing stretches to wake ourselves up. Your feet together and interlock the fingers and stretch up. Come up on your toes and down, and once again stretch up on your toes and come back down, and relax and relax. So there's a very dear friend whose birthday it is today and is joining for the class today. So many things we are doing in this class are, I want you to, right now we have the time, but as we get busier, I want you to make all these things a part of your life. So this first thing that we are doing, I call these the anytime, anywhere stretches. That in your office, anywhere, just interlock the fingers, stretch up, come on your toes, hold for a few seconds and release. So this is a stretch you can do anywhere. The second is the stretch for the neck, just the neck up, hold there for a few seconds and relax. The third is the stretch for interlock your fingers behind you, hands down, shoulders back and the neck back. Hold there for a few seconds and then release. So this is the third stretch. The fourth stretch I want you to remember is this one. Just keep your hands here, arch back and relax. So you have to hold each stretch for a few seconds and then relax. A lot of people have been messaging me, they want to know about weight loss. See, a lot of it, even if you do these simple stretches once, twice a day, thrice a day, your posture will remain good. And it's when the posture goes wrong that you start putting on weight in the wrong places. So remember these 4 stretches. We'll just quickly go through this again. Just once, come up, stretch up, hold there, come up on your toes. If you can't come up on your toes, just stretch up like this, hold and relax. That's 1. 2, the next stretch, look up, hold there. This holding is the key. Hold for 5 seconds and then come back. The third stretch, interlock the fingers, hands down, shoulders back and the neck back, and come back. And the fourth stretch, keep your hands here for the lower back, arch back, hold there and relax. You can do these anywhere in your office. Okay, and now we move on to the wake up stretches. Most of these stretches you should do these first thing when you wake up in the morning. So I want you to sit on your mat for these. Just sit comfortably on your mat. And so first thing when you wake up in the morning, so right on your bed you can do these. So the idea is, these are also inspired a bit by animals. We see a cat, dog, animals, when they wake up from the sleep, they stretch gently and then they get up. And the idea is not to rush. When you wake up, don't rush to start your day. Just pause for these few minutes and then you can rush, which will make a huge difference to your productivity, to your health, your well-being. So start your day with without switching on a bright light in the morning when you wake up. Soon after you wake up, just sit straight on your bed. You can take slight back support if you need. At that time, close your eyes. And the first thing you do is just observe your breathing, observe the state of your mind. You might see some remnants from a dream you saw. Just let those thoughts, whichever thoughts come to your mind, just let them pass. Keep your eyes closed. And then, as you breathe in, slowly take your neck up. Breathe in. Feel a gentle stretch on your neck. And as you breathe out, slowly bring your neck center and down. And once again, breathe in, slowly take your neck up. Take your neck up and hold there. Be with the stretch and come back straight and raise the shoulders up. Breathe in. Breathe out, the shoulders down. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. And take your hands back slightly. You can be on your fingertips. Pull the shoulders back, the neck up. And come back. And interlock the fingers and stretch up over your head. Feel a gentle stretch. Hold there. And release. And release. Okay. If you have very less time, then just do this much. Join your palms together. If you know some little prayer, you can say that. And then rub the palms together. Feel the heat in your palms. And let your eyes, your face absorb that heat. This is the minimum you should do every morning. And after you do these, on the days that you are rushed, then stretch your feet straight in front of you, toes towards yourself, hold the stretch and reach for the toes, gentle stretch, and come back, sit in and just twist to one side and twist to the other side, and then you can rush to start your day. Just this much centering and stretches in the morning will make a huge difference. But if you have a little more time, you should do a few more. We'll just do those right now. Okay? So the cat stretch is very important to do in the morning when you wake up. So next, get into the cat stretch position. On all fours, comfortable distance between your hands, and as you breathe out, push your spine up and hold there. Tuck your neck in. And as you breathe in, the stomach down, the neck up. And once again, breathe out, keep pushing your spine up. Tuck your neck in. Keep holding there. and down, the neck up, keep holding there, and from there, take the right leg back, push the heel back to feel a stretch on your calf, and just hold there for 5 seconds. And change the other leg, push the heel back, a gentle stretch on your calf, hold there for 5 seconds. Okay, and come back, and push your hips back, sit in the rabbit position, put your head down, Shashankasana. Watch your breathing for 3 to 4 breaths here. Okay, from here, lie down on your stomach, come in the crocodile position. Just on your elbows, find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and just relax in this position. Watch your breathing, watch the movement of your stomach with your breathing. Okay, and come up from there, on your elbows again, 90-degree angle at your knees, stretch your hands forward, push your upper back down, the neck up. Feel a stretch on your upper back mainly, hold there for a few seconds, and then pull your hands back and stretch your feet straight in front of you. You can keep your hands here and pull the toes towards yourself, hold there. Feel a gentle stretch on your calves and down. Feel a stretch on your ankles, and once again pull the toes towards yourself. And now reach for the toes. Don't overstretch, just a gentle stretch. It's okay if you don't touch the toes. As long as you're feeling a slight stretch again, hold that stretch for 3, 2, 1 and come back. And now sit up comfortably. Cross leg position, and now we are preparing for the breathing exercise, which is very important before you start your day. So lower back in, the neck up, the spine straight, close your eyes, become aware of your breathing. Okay, now stretch your hands to the side in this position and start. As you breathe in, take your hands up slowly. Keep breathing in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the breath here, stretch up and start breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the breath. And once again, take your time to breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Join the palms, hold the breath and stretch up. And start exhaling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And keeping the hands down, breathe in. And as you breathe out, turn to your right. Take a slight push, look back over the shoulder, feel a twist on the waist and come back center. Breathe in and breathe out the other side. And come back and straight and straight. Okay. And join your palms together. And here, if you know any short prayer, you can say that in your own mind. The Gayatri Mantra is a very good prayer for the morning. Okay. And now, rub the palms together, feel a heat in your palms and let your eyes, your face absorb that. Okay. And come back. And from there, very slowly, stand up gracefully. You can use slight hand support and stand up on your mat. And stand up. so so I was saying, like, as you get busy after this period, I want you to make these practices that we are learning a part of your life. So soon after you wake up, do some of these wake up stretches, especially the cat stretch, some breathing, rubbing the palms, center the mind. I hope all of you are drinking water in the morning. That's very important. And then once you start your day, say before you go into the shower, you can do these following stretches. And this is one of the most important practices for your well-being. This distance, 1 foot distance between your feet, the dynamic Tadasana. Okay. So again, this has to be done very slowly without rushing at all. Look straight, neck up, shoulders back. Look at a point right in front of you. Get steady in that position. And as you breathe in, come on your toes and bring your hands up. Very slowly. Slow movement, slow breathing. Stretch up and breathe out. Keep exhaling. Very slow movement, very slow breathing. Without breaking at all. Yeah, it's very important to, with practice, get perfection in this. And start breathing in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the stretch. Hold the breathing also. And start breathing out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one more time, as nicely as you can. Slowly go up, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch up, hold there. And exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. And relax. Breathe normally. And now, raise the right leg up. Balance there. You can take slight support if you need to. Hold there. And down and change the left leg up. Hold there. So many of you have been writing to me about weight loss. So this is very good to balance your hormonal secretion, your thyroid gland, which again play a very important role in your metabolism, in your weight loss as well. Okay, now from this standing position, we'll slowly start warming up. Take the right leg forward and stretch upward, breathe in and breathe out, come back. Left leg up, breathe in, stretch upward, breathe out, continue. Inhale, stretch up, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going 2 more times. See, in yoga, your spine is most important. And so there are lots of, you constantly stretch up, arch back to keep your spine supple. Okay, and relax, and relax. And now, join your feet together, stretch up, breathe in, arch back, look up. And as you breathe out, push your hips back, come parallel to the floor. And again, see, when you come up, stretch upward, then arch back. And as you bend forward, always push your hips back, come parallel to the ground. Once again, breathe in, stretch up, arch back, and breathe out. And once again, breathe in, stretch up, arch back, and relax, and relax, and relax. And so now that we are doing the 5 stretches for the spine, so one is the anterior and posterior stretch for the spine. Now we are doing the lateral stretch for the spine. Okay, so this is the sideways or lateral stretching for the spine. Breathe in, feel a nice stretch here, and come back. And the other hand, stretch up, breathe in, breathe out. Once again, stretch up, breathe in, hold the stretch, breathe out, and breathe in. When you're holding the stretch, hold the breath also, and breathe out, and come back. In the same position, push your hips back, stretch your hands in front, hold there, and come up. Keep your hands here, arch back, look up. And once again, push your hips back, breathe out, and breathe in, arch back. So we've done the anterior posterior, the lateral stretch, now the twisting movement of the spine. And back straight and little distance between the feet. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, take your right hand on your left shoulder, the other hand back, twist, look back right behind you, and breathe in center, and breathe out the other side. Breathe in center, breathe out the other side. Once again, breathe in center, breathe out the other side. So we've done 3 stretches, and the fourth, the vertical stretch of the spine, which you've already done. We'll just do that again, the Tadasana, one of the most important postures. Come up on your toes, stretch up and down, and once again come up on your toes, stretch up, keep holding there, keep stretching up and down, and we'll do the anterior posterior stretch once again with the breathing. So inhale as you come up, stretch up, arch back, and exhale, push your hips back, reach for the toes, and if you need to bend your knees, once again, if you need to bend your knees, you can bend your knees slightly. Stretch up, arch back, breathe in, and breathe out, push your hips back, reach for the toes. Feel a gentle stretch on your hamstrings. Once again, breathe in, inhale, and come back, and come back. So these few stretches of the spine, all a few anterior, posterior, lateral, twisting, you keep doing on a regular basis, you'll always stay young. In yoga, your age is the age of your spine. So if you keep your spine supple, you'll always be young in yoga terms. Okay. Now let's move on to a few more postures. So these stretches, the Tadasana and the Surya Namaskar, which we'll do tomorrow more, you can do right before you go into the shower. You do these, you do a few cycles of Surya Namaskar, then you go into the shower. So that's how you can incorporate these stretches. And now in the tree posture, we'll practice some of the important postures. Knee facing down, palms together, look straight at a point in front of you, and raise your hands up, stretch up. If you look at a point straight in front of you, it will help you balance. And come back down and change the other leg, knee pointing down, look at a point straight in front of you, and stretch your hand up. Keep holding there. Okay, and come back. Okay, for some of you who are doing this as your first session, we'll just do a slight warm up. We'll not do any jumping, jogging today, we'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow is our fitness day. But just walk up a few steps forward, a few steps back. And all these things, make them a part of your routine when we start going out and working out. So this backward walking, jogging movement is very important as well to include in your routine. So take a few steps back, a few steps forward. Okay, and now standing there, just raise one knee at a time. Continuous movement to increase the blood circulation slightly. Okay, and now we'll do the anterior posterior stretch, but a little fast in a continuous movement. Inhale, push your hips back, exhale. You can bend the knee slightly if you want. Inhale, exhale, inhale, arch back, exhale, inhale, and relax. Those of you who have lower back injuries, go easy on the forward bending. Just listen to your body. You can avoid a few things. And now the lateral stretch in a continuous movement, and the other side, and again continuous movement, and one hand back and the other side, once again, and the other side, and push your hips back and arch back, once again. Breathe out, breathe in, and relax, and relax. And now just rotate the shoulders. We are trying to slightly warm up the body before we go into more postures, and the other way around, and the other way around, and hands forward, tighten your fist and stretch out. Tighten your fist and stretch out. Tighten and stretch out. And rotate one side and the other side, and stretch your hands to the side, and in a clockwise direction make a small circle. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the other way around. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And just keep the shoulders loose, just swing them up and back. Inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, and now a continuous twisting movement. Just 4, 3, 2, okay, and relax. Now the shoulder rotation movement, and back, and again stretch up, breathe in, breathe out, and the other way around. Up, down, down, up, down. Okay, and relax, and relax. Okay, now we'll do the standing chakrasana movement. Again, very, very important for your spine and for your breathing. At this time, we want our breathing, our lungs to be strengthened. These are as important as the pranayams for that. So, expand your chest and breathe in completely as you. Okay, we'll start from this position where you. And remember these exercises in combination. Shoulder width distance between your feet, your fist tight here, and stretch up, breathe in, upward and arch back, look up. And as you breathe out, keep the knees bent, bend forward, raise your hands up, turn the wrist inward. And again, inhale 2 more times, exhale, breathe out completely, and once again breathe in, fill the lungs completely, and as you breathe out, expel the lungs completely, and come back, and come back. Relax. And the second movement in this, a little more distance between the feet, keep your hands here, and breathe in, palms upward, pull your shoulders back, the neck up, fill the lungs completely. And as you breathe out, take your right hand, palm facing upward to the left ankle, and again breathe in, look up, and breathe out, and once again breathe in, neck up, breathe out, and breathe in, and the other side, breathe out, and once again breathe in, and relax, and relax, and relax. Okay, once again just hold this, and if you are here, try to raise your knees a little as high as you can. Okay, and the ankle up and down in this position. And now the other leg, raise the knee up high enough, ankle up and down. Okay, and change in the same position. Now take the leg back. If you need to take support, you can take slight support in this, and change the other leg. Hold there, and come back. Now, before we do some sitting postures, we'll do another very important posture, the warrior's posture. So stand comfortably. Now take your right leg forward. Now take it in a way that both the legs are not in one line. There's a little distance between the feet, like how when we walk. So a big step forward, bend the knee, a lunging movement, and then your body align it in the direction of your knee and stretch upward and arch back. Look up, hold there, and slowly come back. And now switch the leg position, the left leg without straining your knee. The left leg up. This is a very important posture to get perfection in. So this needs both, all the three things: strength, flexibility and balance. So bend the knee, get a contraction here, align yourself in the direction of your knee, stretch up, upward and then arch back. Feel a nice stretch on your upper back. Keep holding there and come back. Join the palms together. Okay, excellent. Once again the right leg forward. Try to get more perfection. Bend the knee in a lunging movement. Good contraction on this muscle. Join the palms together. See, you should be facing here. You should be facing the direction of your knee. And now stretch your hand up, upward, and then arch back, throw the neck back. Hold the stretch and come back and change. Now the left leg forward, bend the knee, face the direction of your knee and stretch up, arch back, look up, neck up and come back and relax, come back. Join the feet together. Interlock your thumbs like that and keeping your hands joint like this. Breathe in, stretch up, arch back, look up, and as you breathe out, keep looking in front. As you reach for your toes, you can bend the knee slightly if you need to, and once again stretch up, breathe in, arch back and breathe out. Reach for the toes while looking straight in front. And once again, breathe in, arch back. Okay, and relax. Okay, now sit on your mat in the cat stretch position. Those of you who need a very small sip of water at this point, you can have. You don't have to though. So just on your mat in the cat stretch position. This position. Okay. Now raise the right leg straight up, breathe in and breathe out down. Now the other leg, breathe in, breathe out. Once again, inhale, exhale, and the other leg, inhale, exhale, down. And now the right leg up and the left hand up. Breathe in and breathe out, bring the hand and the leg down. And now the left leg, right hand, breathe in, breathe out. Breath coordination is very important. Keep going. Inhale, exhale, slow movement. Inhale, exhale. And once again, inhale and try to hold there, breathe normally. See if you can get steady in that position. And down. And now the other leg, other hand. See if you can get steady in that position. Breathe normally. Okay. And down. And push your hips back, put your head down. Relax there. If you can, bring your hands back and hold your wrist behind you. This becomes Yoga Mudra. Put your head down. Just watch your breathing. Okay. And from there, come up on your elbows, lie down on your stomach. Okay. Okay, now put your hands, this is called Shalabhasana. Put your hands under your knees like this. So your palm is facing up, just under your thighs, like this. I don't know if you can see properly. And from here, just raise both the legs up and down. Okay, just the legs come up. Breathe in. You will feel a slight contraction on your lower back. Breathe out, down. Once again, breathe in, come up. Breathe out, down. Once again, up. Hold there. Hold there. And down. And down. Okay, bring your hands forward in the Bhujanga Asana, the Cobra position. Palms down, facing down, close to your chest, elbows closer to your body. As you breathe in, raise your upper body, breathe in, breathe out, down. Don't come up beyond your navel, don't straighten your elbows. Come up, inhale, exhale. 2 more times, breathe in, breathe out. 1 more time, come up and hold there. Keep holding that position. And down, breathe out, down. Okay. And relax, and relax, and relax. And now, keeping your hands here comfortably, we just try one thing. Raise the left leg up and bend the right leg and support it under your knee like this. And slowly down. And now the right leg up, bend the left leg, support it under your knee and down. Your hands are here next to your shoulder. Once again, raise the left leg, feel a stretch, hold there and down, and the right leg up, hold there and come back. Okay. And from there, come on your elbows and in the cat stretch position and move into the Svanasana. Shoulders straight, not hunched. Arch back. Now the stretch is on your lower back. And push your hips up. Come into the mountain position. Walk up. 1 or 2 steps. Push your heel down. Be in the shape of a mountain. Neck tucked in. Okay. And put your knees down again. And once again come up in the Svanasana position. Arch back, the neck back. Enjoy the stretch and push your hips up. And walk up. Push your heels down. Okay, now see if you can, just see if it is comfortable. If you can just walk up, keep walking up towards your palms. You can come on your fingertips and see if you can stand up from there. And come back up. And come back up. And relax. And relax. Okay. Take a breather. Take a breather. Relax. Relax. Okay. Relax. Take a breather. Okay, now at this point, if you need to take a small sip of water, you can take and then come back in the starting position. Come back in the. Those who don't want to take a sip of water, try this. Okay, in this position. And now your right leg is up. Now holding your fingers with your left hand, push this down and raise the hands up. Okay, to wake up some of you, you don't have to do it, it's not so important, but push your hips back, try to come parallel, balancing, parallel to the floor, just this much, and come up, and relax, and relax, and come back. Now the other leg, do however much you can do, even if you can do step 1, that is good enough. Okay, step 1 is this, and now step 2, hold your toes like this from outward, push the heels down, create a balance. Now the left legs, this left hand up, and now push your hips back slowly, breathing out, try to come parallel to the floor, try to come parallel to the floor, and then slowly come up, come up, come up, and relax, and relax, and relax. Okay. Okay, now next we are going to do attempt just 2 cycles of an easier version of the Surya Namaskar. Some of you do it with me, and some of you who have a sensitive lower back or are doing enough housework, don't want to push today. Anyways, we are going to push tomorrow. It will be a high intensity class. So those of you who want to avoid doing the Surya Namaskar, do the standing Chakrasana movements. This one that we did 4 times, this one slow, and 4 times this one. Okay, and after that the balancing. The others, join your feet together and avoid the movements which are strenuous. Just do whatever you can. Breathe in, stretch up, arch back. Breathe out, reach for the toes, bend the knees, palms down, take the right leg back, neck up. And from there, come on your knees in the cat stretch position. Now go into the plank 1. Okay, now put your knees down and come on your elbows, lie down on your stomach. And in the cobra position, come up in the cobra and down, come on your elbows again in the cat stretch position and move up in the mountain. Push your hips up, heels down. Now again put your knees down, left leg forward in this position. And join the feet together, breathe in, come up, and in the starting position. And one more cycle. Again, breathe in, arch back, breathe out, reach for the toes. Now take your left leg back, okay, neck up, and now in the cat stretch position and do a plank here. Hips not up, not too down, just okay, knees down, on your elbows, lie down on your stomach and do a cobra. Push your hips up, push your upper body and down, come on your elbows, again in the cat stretch position and then go into the mountain. Okay, and now put your knees down and now take the right leg forward, and join your feet together and come up, breathe in, arch back and come in the starting position and relax. And now just sit comfortably on your mat. Just sit comfortably now on your mat. Try to sit in Vajrasana. See if you can get the Vajrasana comfortably. This position. Those of you who can't sit in Vajrasana for very long should do the Vajrasana when you are warmed up with practice, so that you are able to sit like this at least for 5 minutes. Okay. And sitting in the Vajrasana position, take your right hand up, your left hand back and try to touch, and if you can touch, see if you can interlock. Wherever you're feeling a stretch, just be there. And now bring the other leg up, other hand up, and try to touch, interlock. Okay. And come back, and come back. Okay. Now stretch your feet straight in front of you, back straight, and see if you're comfortable in this position. So without taking support, and your spine should be straight and your hands here. Breathe normally. Okay. And in that position, breathe in, and as you breathe out, twist to your right, take a slight push here near your knee, take your other hand back, look back over the shoulder, hold there and come back straight. Breathe in and breathe out and come back. Okay, and as you breathe in, bring your feet together and in the cat stretch position, in the butterfly position. What am I saying today? Butterfly position, Titli-asana. And again straighten like this, and again breathe in, come in the butterfly. Make sure you feel a stretch there by pushing with your elbows, your hands, or by bending forward. You can try to touch your head towards the floor. Wherever you are feeling a good stretch, just hold there. Just hold there. And come back. And straighten your feet. And straighten your feet. Now the counter to that, the right leg crossover, pull it towards yourself. Feel the stretch on the side. And come back. And the other, crossover, pull it towards yourself, feel a stretch on the outer thigh. Hold there, hold there. Okay. And come back. And straighten. And bend the left leg and reach for the toe, your right toe. And inhale, stretch upward, and exhale. Reach for the toe and pull the toe in towards yourself also, so that you feel a stretch both on your calf and your hamstring. Now hold there. 5, 4, keep holding the stretch. 2, 1, and come back. And now the other leg, left leg forward, reach for the toe and stretch up, breathe in and breathe out, and toe towards yourself, reach for the toe, keep holding there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and come back, and come back. Okay, just sit comfortably with your spine straight. Close your eyes, just observe your breathing in that position for 10 seconds. Become aware of your spine, your breathing, the neck up. Okay, and relax, come back. And stretch your feet straight in front of you. Keep your hands here and we'll do the Setu Asana. Breathe out, reach for the toes, and as you breathe in, keep your palms down, raise your stomach up, throw the neck back and down. Again, breathe out, breathe in, and again breathe out and breathe in. Keep holding there, raise your stomach up and down, come back, come back. And from there, try to balance in the boat, the Naukasana, the boat posture. Hold there, keep holding the Naukasana position. Try to balance there. Okay, and come back, and come back, and in the Ushtrasana position. Some of you who are not familiar with this posture, who have not tried this before, just turn your toes inward and you can just do this and come back. Some of you who can go a little further, you can take your right hand to your right heel and arch back, look up and come back. Now take the left hand to your left heel, arch back. You can repeat this or that. And the ones who are comfortable doing with both the hands can do with both the hands, right hand to the right heel, left hand to the left heel. Push your stomach up, arch back, the neck back. If you have not done this before, go easy on this one. And to come up, leave one hand first, then leave the other hand. And to count, the counter to this is, so every posture has a counter posture. The counter to this is the Shashankasana. Put your head down. Put your head down. Relax. Relax. Okay. And come up and lie down on your back now. On your mat. Any of you wants a very quick sip of water, you can have. Otherwise, just and take only small sips of water. Lie down on your back. Your feet together, your palms facing down. Okay, and raise the right leg straight up 90 degrees and down. and the left leg up. Breathe in, breathe out, down. Again, breathe in, straight up, breathe out, down. The other, breathe in, up, breathe out, down. Those of you who are very comfortable can do both the legs. If your lower back is sensitive, just do one leg today, because tomorrow anyways we'll be doing more strenuous exercises for the core muscles. And down, these are your core muscles that are working. And again, both the legs straight up and down. Bend the knees and start a cycling movement. 3, 2, 1, and the other way around. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and your feet down, comfortable distance between your feet for the bridge posture. Put the palms down, Setu Bandhasan. Raise the stomach up. Breathe in, breathe out, down. And again, inhale, come up. Exhale, down. And 2 more times. Breathe in, feel a nice stretch, breathe out, down. And this time, come up and hold there. Raise up, breathe normally. Body weight absolutely on your shoulders. And observe your breathing. You will feel the upper part of your stomach move up and down as you breathe in. That's your diaphragm. And slowly down. In the same position, bring your knees closer together. Stretch your hands to the side along your shoulders. And both the knees to the left and the neck to the right. Feel a twist. And now center. And now both the knees to the right, neck to the left. Once again, repeat that. Center, knees to the left, neck to the right. Feel a nice twist. And change the other side. Feel a nice twist. And come back. Bend both the knees. Press them against the stomach. Keep holding there. Keep holding there. Press your knees against the stomach. Don't raise your neck up in this. Keep your neck down. This is great for your lower back, great for your knees, for your digestion. Just watch your breathing. Okay, now straighten your feet and stretch your body tall. When you stretch your body tall, turn the toes inward towards you and stretch the hands up as if your body is being pulled tall. Feel a nice stretch on your calves, on your shoulders. Keep holding there. Keep holding there. And now loosen the muscles. Now leave the muscles loose and find a comfortable position for Shavasana. Keep your palms facing upward and leave all the muscles loose. Take 10-15 seconds to find the most comfortable position. You can even bend the knee slightly. You can lie down on your stomach. Just whichever position is most comfortable for you to be able to hold for a minute or so. Get into that position. And now keep your body still and close your eyes. Keep your awareness on your body, on your breathing. Just observe yourself. Watch your own self, watch your own body as if you are watching your own self from outside, lying absolutely lifeless on your mat. Let the body be absolutely loose, your shoulders, your lower back, all the muscles of your legs. Let the ground Take all your body weight. Feel the weight of your body sinking into the ground below you. Bring all your awareness to your toes, to the soles of your feet, your ankles. Bring your awareness to your shins, your calves, your knees. Relax the muscles around your knees. And bring your awareness to your hips, your lower back. Relax all the muscles around your hips. Bring your awareness to the center of your back, to your upper back. Relax the muscles supporting your back. Bring your awareness to your stomach, to your navel. Just observe the movement of your stomach as you breathe in and breathe out. And bring your awareness to your chest, to the center of your chest coinciding with your heart. Bring your awareness to your shoulders. Let your shoulders relax more. Bring your awareness to your elbows, your wrist, your palms, your fingers. Let them relax more. Bring your awareness to your face. Let all the muscles of your face relax. Let your forehead, your eyes relax more. Bring your awareness to your ears. Bring your awareness to the top of your head. And to the back of your neck. Relax the neck. And bring all your awareness only to your breathing. Just observe the movement of your stomach, of your chest as you breathe in and breathe out. If your mind goes anywhere else, gently bring it back to your breathing, to your stomach. And for the next 5 breaths, continue to observe your breathing, observe your stomach. And now take 2 deeper breaths. Let the stomach swell up more as you breathe in. and slowly move your fingers, move your toes, become aware of your muscles. Bring your awareness to your surroundings and take your own time to very slowly turn to your right. And take your own time to very slowly come up and sit up comfortably. Sit up with your spine straight, your eyes closed. And 3 times we'll chant Om. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe in. Just be with the silence and join your palms together in a namaskar and interlock your fingers, stretch up over your head once and then take your hands back, pull the shoulders back, neck back and relax and relax. Okay, thank you so much. So we're done with our first session of the next 5-day journey that we are taking, and tomorrow morning we'll be doing some jumping, some workout, and also be talking about weight loss, which a lot of people have been wanting to know about. So tomorrow is our slightly more fitness and yoga day. Day after we'll be doing again more gentle yoga. Then again the next day a little fast paced, and Sunday we'll be doing a very restorative gentle yoga session. So as we go along, I want you to learn some of these techniques and make it a part of your lives. Like I said, the wake up stretches in the morning before you go into the shower, do a few Surya Namaskars, and anytime, anywhere stretches. You're sitting in the office, your back feels strained, just get up and do these anytime, anywhere stretches. After your evening walk, jog, include the stretches for the areas that you are stiff in. So, okay, for tomorrow's session, a few things. We'll be doing a slight workout to warm up tomorrow. So, one thing I might need, it will be a fun session also tomorrow. Even tomorrow you can, even young people, kids can join in for tomorrow. It will be a little challenging. And on Saturday, of course, I want more children to join in. So for tomorrow's session, to do some upper body exercise with weights, you can, if you can, get something a little heavy, like a heavy book, a bag, or 2 kgs rice or something for you to, so something like this, a bag which is heavy to lift will also do. And so that is one. The other thing for tomorrow, if you remember, is to balance. There's something called a slipper challenge, where you can just get a slipper and we'll balance it on our leg. So that also we might try tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow at 8:30. So till Friday 8:30, and on the weekends at 10 in the morning. So see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.